This sleepy boy, desperate to avoid getting up, pulled out a pistol and shot the alarm clock. When the alarm stopped, the boy fell asleep again. At this time, the alarm rang again, and even the alarm on his mobile phone rang. Then the speaker started playing exciting music, and all kinds of noises mixed together. The boy was very annoyed after hearing this, so he covered his head with the quilt. However, because the noise was too loud, the boy couldn't bear it any longer and directly lifted the quilt. Then it only took him a second to turn off all the alarms and go back to bed. A few minutes later, the boy was woken up by the hidden alarm again. He turned off the alarm and started brushing his teeth, but he didn't expect that he fell asleep while standing. Just then, the alarm clock in the bathroom rang and woke him up. After washing up, he started to eat breakfast. Because the milkman did not deliver the milk to the designated location, the milk rolled to the side when he opened it. As he didn't have time to put on his shoes, he returned to the room, then he sprinted and lay on the door, pushed the door hard to the side of the milk, grabbed the milk with his hands, and used his feet to gain leverage against the wall. In this way, the boy successfully brought the milk back to the room without touching the ground. Then he put the milk on the table, took out the bread and put it in the bread machine, and pressed the switch. Then he sat down and waited for the bread to be baked, but unexpectedly the boy fell asleep again. He was awakened by the sound of bread being baked. He sat on the sofa with the milk bread, then turned on the TV to watch the news. He yawned and didn't eat breakfast. Just when he was about to doze off again, he suddenly opened his eyes. It turned out that he remembered the alarm clock in the living room was about to ring, so he quickly turned it off. Then the alarm clock rang again, and the boy was so angry that he pulled out the batteries. When he returned to the bedroom to change clothes, he was so angry that he threw the alarm clock out of the room. When the boy got dressed and prepared to go to work, he looked at the alarm clock again, then just snorted and left. Then the boy put on his shoes and went out to work. But when he got to the elevator, he fell asleep again. At this moment, the alarm clock rang again. He looked around but could not find any trace of the alarm clock. At this time, the boy saw through the mirror that his hair was shaking like an alarm clock, and the sound also came from his head. The next second, the boy suddenly got up from the bed. It turned out that everything that had just happened was a dream. As the alarm clock rang again, the boy took out his pistol and shot the alarm clock again,